Life is not what you see. We are a very sad generation with happy photos.
A few years back, depression and suicide rates were very high among the older generation, but as years have gone by, the rates have gone higher among millennials and teenagers. Today we have a guest who is going to speak about her experience. She has been depressed before or undergone depression and has tried to commit suicide. So hi.
Hi.
Tell us your name, how old are you, which school do you go to?
Yeah, so my name is Michelle Nkatha. I am 16 years old. I go to St. Anne's Girls High School and I'm in Form 2 currently. Yeah.
Tell us something about yourself. What do you like doing for fun? What do people know you for in school and all of that?
Okay, so personally, I love swimming. That's the only sport I can do actually. I love dancing a lot. For you all who know me, you know me with TikTok. Yeah, and that's Michelle.
Okay. So how old were you when you felt that you're depressed and what caused it?
It started when I was 15. And it was because of my mom. My mom took my phone. Basically, my phone was my life at that time because I never had friends and stuff. So I was just me and my phone and those people in my phone and music and life and Instagram. So that was Michelle. Yeah. So when she took my phone, I felt broken. She took my phone because she was like, no, you know, this is not the time to have a phone. I don't want you to mess up, whatever and stuff. So when she took my phone, I said, I can't stay without a phone. And the person I wanted to talk to was my boyfriend. I really wanted to talk to him. So I went and started using my our house help's phone to talk to him. Yeah.
So now I wanted to know, like, what was the exact problem? Is it because, did that situation just trigger your sadness? Was it okay before she took your phone and now when she took it, you just felt bad?
I can't say I was very okay because I was this queen of comparison. I used to compare myself with literally everyone, everything. Why haven't I done this? Why haven't I gone here? Why don't I have this? Why? As in, like, I used to compare myself a lot. Plus, social media also made me feel so bad. Why am I not like this? Why am I not famous? Why don't I have this? And I believe when my mom took my phone, now it was like extreme.
Yeah, just like now you're alone.
Now I'm alone. It's the end. I felt lonely. I felt like the world is ending. I felt confused. I wanted to do a lot of things. Again, I don't want. I was in a dilemma. I was hurting. I was just in somewhere I cannot explain. I was just so unhappy. Yeah.
So did you get a professional diagnosis or how did you know it was depression?
I would say my auntie came through. She used to tell me, Michelle, you're depressed. Michelle, you're not okay. But since I wasn't willing to open up completely, she wasn't also willing to talk to me about it. But after I attempted to commit suicide, I really came out clean and was like, I need help. And she really helped me.
So I would like to know what is the type of relationship you have with your family, and were you open with anyone in like your close knit family, either your mom or your dad? How was that?
I never had close relationships with anyone. Anyone. I was just me and myself, Michelle, alone. But when I realized my auntie could help, I just reached out to her. My mom, no, I can't say I reached out to my mom because I am afraid of my mom until now. I'm like, no. Yeah.
So I'd love to know what actually happened. What did you try to do, and what was your chain of thoughts on that particular, like, let's say that particular day, night that you wanted to commit suicide?
So it was just a normal day. So as usual, I took my aunt's phone. It was at night, around 7. So I started using my aunt's phone like usual. So we started talking. And I remember that day we were talking about how he's gonna come visit me.
Oh, your boyfriend now?
Yeah. So I was like, I'll send you the pin to our new house, yeah? And yeah, we conversed and stuff. So my mom called me and I went. And then she came to the kitchen where I was and took the phone. Unfortunately, I never locked it. So she opened, and the first thing she says is this conversation with this guy. So she called me and she was like, Michelle, I know everything. I know everything that you've been hiding. I know everything. And she started telling me, you know what, you're such a disappointment. She told me a lot of words. I tried saying sorry, I apologized, I knelt down, I did everything. And then she just was like, you know what, that school that I promised, that international school, you're not going there. You're staying in your old school, and I don't want to hear anything. So I just lost it. Yeah.
So you felt bad because now you're excited about something and now it's not there
and now
anymore.
It's gone, plus the words. Oh my God. She just told me, you know, Michelle, what? You want to disappoint me? You want to get pregnant like me when I was still in school? Do you want to live my life and stuff? And I was like, I just lost it. Yeah.
Sounds like intense. What did you do? Because I want to understand what the chain of thoughts you had now after she's taken your phone and now you go maybe to your room.
No, this is what I did. I was standing. So I was like, so now my mind, this is what my mind is telling me. Michelle, go open a septic, drop yourself inside, like jump inside. Open a septic. Yeah, the okay. How is it called?
I'm terrified, guys.
So I open it, I get inside. Hey, but that's gonna be painful. No, that's actual death. No. Okay, another thought was like, get out, go. And I'm like, no, what if I get raped out there? No, I'm not ready for that. So the only thing I remember, there's this closet where we keep medicine. So I said, why don't I take this? This is slow death. I'm actually gonna talk to my mom when I'm in the hospital, tell her my last words and stuff. So I said, let me go for medicine.
So just took pills. How many pills did you take?
I took it was a can. It was a can. I went. There were like 10 pills inside. So I went, hid in the kitchen store, took a knife, held it, and then I took the pills, the can. So I was like, if these pills don't kill me, I'm gonna stab myself. Yeah, so I took 8 pills, then I started feeling dizzy.
Okay, so you've taken pills and now you're feeling dizzy. I just want to know, did you now wake up in a hospital? What happened during that period?
So when I took the pills, I was crying, my head is aching, I feel dizzy. So now they've started looking for me.
Did you even know what you've taken?
No, I don't think, no.
Okay.
No, I knew. There were pills, the Selfharm pills.
What? Okay.
Yeah. So now they're looking for me. My mom has just realized I've escaped from her space, and she's like, Michelle, I'm not answering wherever I am.
Yeah.
So she's looking for me. They're all looking for me. They're not thinking about the store. So I don't know what sound I made, and they came.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is in your house?
Yeah, this is in my house. The slaps I took.
She slapped you?
They slapped me all, because I'm so helpless. I was somehow dizzy.
Did you have the pills? Like, did they know what you've done? Ama they just slapped you?
They saw the can. Yeah. My uncle took water, washed my face. Michelle, they're trying to wake me up and stuff. So my mom was screaming. She was like, take her to the hospital. Nothing more. We just take her to the hospital.
Yeah.
And my auntie is like, right now we don't have money. My mom is like, we just take her. No problem. We just take her to the hospital.
Yeah. And then what happened when you got to the hospital? How long did you stay there?
So when we went to the hospital, it is when I saw that God came through, because when I went to the hospital, I stayed around for like 2 hours before they attended to me. Yeah. So they just measured my temperature and stuff, and they told me she's okay. She's just a little bit dizzy. Yeah. We are there with my mom. She's trying to like make me not sleep or yeah. So then they took me to a place where I can lie down. So yeah, I took injections. Yeah.
Do you think that after this happened, did it affect your social life, like your family life in a different way? Did you see that things have changed? And
Yeah.
how was that?
After every hour, everyone would call. My uncle would call, is she okay? Is she okay? Is she fine? My auntie is like, yeah, what is wrong? Are you okay now? Are you okay? Like, I had a lot of attention. Everyone was looking at
What
me.
was the feeling on your side? Were you feeling guilty that
I was
you
feeling bad. I was feeling guilty. I was feeling like I have disappointed the whole group. And I also felt bad that I had let myself down. For me, that was not a good thing. Yeah.
So apart from that time, apart from that one instance where you tried to take your life,
Yeah.
did you try using drugs
No.
any other time because you're feeling sad?
No, I have never tried drugs. Okay, it has ever come to my mind that Michelle can just do drugs. It looks like it's fun. But again, something is telling me, Michelle, look at your future, look at where you want to go, and look at what you're doing right
When
now.
you're 16, it's not fun. It's not even worth it.
But it looks like people make it look like it's...
After your first attempt, did you ever think of doing it again or like self-harming yourself?
No, I have never, because I believe that suicide attempt really set me awoke. It's helped me know that this is Michelle's life. It's no one else. It's no one else's life. If I'm gone personally.
Yeah.
Not with my mom, not with anyone else.
Very
so
true.
I have, even if I find myself in a very hard situation, I just tell myself, you know what, suicide, go there. It's not my priority.
Do you think that your relationship and your mom's, because you say your mom is strict, did you think that she became more lenient and more maybe understanding? And also, what happened to your boyfriend after that?
What happened to my boyfriend after that?
Yeah.
Considering, okay, I have never reached out to him, but he has ever tried calling me, texting me, but I just...
Like, after that you stopped talking?
Yeah, I stopped talking to him.
Why though?
I felt like it's not necessary. If you didn't come through in such a situation, so it's childish. So for me, so it was not necessary. Okay, about my mom, she never became lenient. I just got to understand her for who she was, and I viewed it in a different angle. This woman has gotten a kid, has gotten a baby when she's back in high school. So what do you expect? You don't expect her to give you freedom, and yeah. So I just got to understand her.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how was the situation like back in school? Because I assume this happened maybe during holiday.
Yeah, it happened during holiday last year, November.
Okay, so when you went back to school, I bet you have like friends. Did you talk to them about it? Did you open up and tell them this and this happened?
In school, things were worse.
Okay.
I hated my school so much. So talking to people was so hard. Yeah. Again, I was after the suicide, like 2-3 weeks ahead, I was to go for a camp. So when I went for the camp, I was really alone. I felt like I never wanted to talk to people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it really messed up my social life.
So was it out of fear that you're scared being in front of people? Ama, were you still in that bubble of guilt that you've tried to kill yourself before, and at a young age no one else will understand?
Yeah, for me it was, what will people say? I'm a spoiled brat. Why commit suicide because of a phone? Yeah. So yeah, people's opinion really counted.
So what are some of the lessons that you learned from the experience? Let's say one of them, I think I've gotten is you realize that this boy was not worth it.
Yeah, the boy wasn't worth it. And another thing I managed, it helped me manage my expectations. Yeah, because I believe the first thing that triggered my mind was like, I'm not going to that school. Oh my God, I had put my hope there.
Yeah.
So I have learned to manage my hope, like, yeah, and not put expectations on people and stuff. Yeah.
So what advice would you give someone if they are attempting, like they're thinking of attempting suicide, or they're self-harming themselves, or they're undergoing depression and the sadness? Do you feel like you came out of that? Do you feel like now you have friends and now you're happier?
I'd say I'm really healing. I'm really working on myself right now. It's not easy, yeah, but as long as you're aware, you'll just... I'm working on myself. That's what I'd say.
So what would you tell people if someone is going through the same thing? What can you tell that person?
For depression, I'd tell you that depression is something that you're the only one who can experience. You're the only one who can feel it. I can't come. It's not a physical injury that can come. I can be like, oh, sorry, I'm sorry. Just go to the nurse, do this and this. No, it's something. It's something inside you. So if you don't talk it out, it will have a lot of impact in you. It will hurt you, yeah? So talk it out with someone, anyone. Know that you have a very huge support system. The Light Art Club is here. Many people are out here that you don't know who can help you. Again, about suicide, I'll tell you that the situation making you feel like you want to die, you want to kill yourself, is temporary. Every situation is temporary, but the suicide, it's dying permanently. You're gone for good, and tutakusahau. So think about that.
Not even tutakusahau. I feel like the pain that comes from someone else, like someone you know committing suicide, is you can't really explain it. It's really bad. It's like
it's
why did she do that? It's you feel you get such shock. Like you start asking yourself so many questions. So the trauma does not only affect the people, like the person who has died, but the people around the person.
Yeah, and people will be like, oh my God, people are out here fighting for their lives and you're killing yourself.
I don't think that's actually the feeling. Because yes, I get that point. Why would she do that to herself? But you can, the reason why maybe your uncles were calling is because the guilt that would come afterwards, like this was my family member, why didn't I notice that she was going through something?
Exactly.
You see, that guilt is too much.
Yeah.
What's the advice you can give like to a parent that has a kid maybe like you? A young kid who is battling through a lot, because I feel like what form are you in?
Form 2.
It's the class where there's just a lot going on.
Yeah.
There's just a lot going on.
True.
Yeah.
So for parents, people have this slogan and myth that if you're not yet 18, you don't have responsibilities, you don't have bills to pay, you shouldn't have stress. So they're like, uko myang, mbona uko na stress? Yeah. So I'd tell you for parents, I'd tell them that we all have emotions, we have feelings, we have goals that we haven't achieved. We have a lot of mixed reactions. So make it upon you to talk to your kid. Tell them something, ask them, are you okay? Try to figure it out. Like, just create a situation, create an environment where they can tell you anything at any particular time. Anything, I mean anything. Yeah. So
that's really nice.
It's upon you to do that. I can't come and be like, Mom, can I talk to you? It's upon you to come and be like, do you have anything you can tell me? Yeah, make it an anthem at home. Yeah.
That's really nice. That's a really nice advice.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask, so is this the first time you've talked about this? Is this the first time you've actually shared this story?
No, it's not.
Okay, how has talking about it helped you? Like talking to different people, what views are you normally given? And you feel comfortable actually sharing it? Because now it's going to be a lot of people you don't even know.
Yeah. So at first when I shared it, I was like, let me remove an IGTV where I'll be telling people that life is not what you see. We are a very sad generation with happy photos. Yeah. So I wanted to speak out to everyone, tell them that behind the scenes, vitu kwa ground ni different. Yeah.
Very true.
So it will help me in any other situation where I'm pushed to the corner to do anything close to this. Yeah. So I'll be like, no, I told people that this is, I'll remind myself. Yeah. I'll be getting back to myself and be like, I said this and this, and that's what I should do. Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much. Like, it's a good thing that you share, because once you share, you stop being a slave of that story.
Yeah.
And now you're just like the hero, So you're a very confident girl. It's very nice of you to share. I feel like if I was 16, I don't think I'd be like this at 16. Like, that is, you have a bright future ahead.
Thank you.
Today's topic was really deep. And I must say that I am very inspired by this 16-year-old who has chosen to share her story, because I feel like as a 16-year-old, I would not have done the same. But I hope that helped someone who might be going through the same issues, or if you know someone who is undergoing depression or has tried to commit suicide before, kindly you can forward this video to them. Thank you so much for watching this segment of The Candid Show. Till next time, bye-bye.